Hey there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Today we're here to do a little WIP and chat. Little WIP and chat. So, hope everyone's doing well. Make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you. We're going to just be responding to some comments like we did last time. I'm kind of liking using my WIP and chat time when I have the time to respond to some comments. So let's go ahead and get into it real quickly. I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm working on, what's going on over here. So I am still working on The Heaven Beneath. I'll be working on it for a while. So this is The Heaven Beneath by Yume Art and Diamond Art Club. This is a 106 by 60 centimeter square jewel canvas. We've got 70 colors and we're working with 4 fairy dust, 1 crystal or 1 iridescent, and it looks like 2 ABs as well for a total of 7 enhancement drills. So yeah, I'm just moving and grooving along. I'd say I'm 30%-ish, 35% done with this canvas. I'm working on it around and around and around, making a spiral. So I did the entire border of the canvas. And then I started on my second loop around, and I've come down 1 horizontal side, and these are the last 2 sections, or sorry, 1 vertical side. These are the last 2 sections of a horizontal side. That probably doesn't make any sense, but yeah, let's just say I'm like 35% done with it. So yeah, I'm working on this section here. So I guess I could give you a visual representation. So I did the entire border, then I did one column here, and now I'm working across here, and we're down in this little area. So yeah, it's moving along really well. I'm obsessed with this kit. I'm having so much fun working on it. So much so that I haven't really been working on any of my other WIPs. This has just been kind of my main focus for the past few days, and I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying working on it. And it's been going good. So as far as accessories that I'm using, I might have to re-up on my putty, we'll see. But I have my Mooney Made tray here that I'm working with. I've got my little funnel here. Pen is from Diamond Pen Pal. Pen tips, a single placer and a 5 placer from Diamond Art Club. And then the putty that I'm actually using, I mentioned it in the last video that I was kind of iffy on the prospect of using the alien putty from Make Your Own Wall Art, but I decided to just forego how they recommend, they recommend modifying your single placer and like drilling a hole in it so it's deeper. I was like, I'm just gonna stab the alien putty with my pen tip like I do with all my other putty and see how it goes. And it seems to work just fine. So I'm actually kind of liking the alien putty. It's similar to the galactic putty. I'd say they're both kind of in a similar realm of those newer types of putties. And so I like them. I didn't have to do anything crazy with my pen tip to get it to work. So I may be getting some more, certainly some more intergalactic putty, but potentially some alien putty as well. We will see. So yeah, I figure we could just respond to some comments. I keep thinking that this is, this has the plastic cover off of it, so I keep avoiding touching it, but it is covered. So yeah, I hope everything's going good. I'm feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better, recovered. I'm still kind of, once in a while I'll have a little cough and some gunk will come up, or a little sneeze and some gunk will come out. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. So I hope you're doing well. Let me get my stopper here. I brought a little beverage with me this time so I could take a sip. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper that I'm sipping on today. But yeah, so I guess let's go ahead and dive into some comments here. Thank you all so much for those that leave comments on my videos. I love it. I love responding to comments. I typically do them while walking Apollo or on vlogs, but the past couple times I've been doing them here at the crafting table. So I appreciate it, and please keep them coming. All right, so we've got Avery saying in regards to my vlog episode 156, which just went up like 20 minutes ago at the time of filming this. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, I am. And then going to my unboxing of Sabrina the Snow Leopard by Peggy Collins and Diamond Art Club. Sunrise Sunset says, this is my favorite animal. I'm going to have to go back for the restock. This is so pretty. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Seeing that canvas in person really sealed the deal for me. Seeing the rendering, it's gorgeous. I can't wait to eventually get to it. I keep even going back and just looking at the little thumbnail on the video, because I just think the artwork is so awesome. It looks so good. So yeah, I'm glad that you like it, and yeah, you'll have to keep me posted if you end up snagging it. But yeah, I think it is sold out right now, unfortunately. Yeah, I ended up filming 8 unboxings of my Diamond Art Club Black Friday order back to back to back a few days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was still not feeling super well, but I kind of wanted to get it done. So I got those done, and then I got 2 diamond painting shop unboxings filmed. Was that yesterday or the day before? And then today I got my 3 kits from Distracted by Diamonds that I ordered for Cyber Monday. So I filmed all those this morning and got those scheduled. So the only thing I'm missing now is I have 2 kits from I have 4 kits from Jaded Gem Shop. 2 are on their way. 2 are still being printed, so those will be a while. And then I have my 5 kits from Diamond Art Club for Cyber Monday. Those are still showing as processing, so I feel like I might have a little bit of a break. I have 2 kits from Jaded Gem Shop that weren't from Black Friday that did ship today. So I've got like a few days off from filming unboxings probably until those come in, but then I'll be back at it. And then, yeah, so my life and the channel are going to be full of unboxings here for a while, just from the stuff I bought for Black Friday, but it should calm down after that. And then Wombat Hollow Crafts just gave a bunch of heart emojis for that video. Thank you. Jolly Roger says, oh my gosh, that's stunning. Yeah, it is awesome. And then I want to say Suzie, Sueze. It could be Sueze. I would love to see how you decide what enhancement drills to use. Yeah, for sure. As soon as I crack open that kit and get to it, who knows when that will be, I will certainly share my process, my selection process with everyone. Maybe even do like a kitting up video. It's been a long time since I filmed a kitting up video, so yeah. And then Cynthia Gant says, yep, another beauty. Yeah, that one's awesome. All right, and then going to my unboxing of Supernova by Dean Russo and Dreamer Designs. Elisa Marie says, what a fabulous canvas. I can't wait for you to start a Dreamer Designs canvas, and how fun to have it enhanced. This sounds like a class, Anthony, for anyone who would love to learn or take a chance on enhancing their canvas. You got me to take a chance enhancing my canvases since Lady with a Fan. Can't wait to see Adam's vision for this canvas. What fun. Oh, thank you so much for the comment. Yeah, I picked up Supernova by Dean Russo and Dreamer Designs, and Adam over at Sparklia Diamonds is purchasing that kit as well, and he is really good with enhancements, way better than I could ever hope to be with enhancing canvases. So he told me that when he does his unboxing, he'll go over his plans to enhance, and I'm essentially just going to copy him. I told him that. I was like, whatever ideas you have, let me know. I'd love to hear them, because I'll probably just go off of what you suggest. And I don't know when he plans on working on it, but it'd be cool to work on that canvas at the same time and see how they turn out. So yeah, let's place that there. My alien putty is starting to drop some drills here and there, so I may re-up it, but it just lasts and lasts, so I feel like I shouldn't re-up it because it's still got some oomph left to it. So I'll try to push through, and if it keeps dropping drills and I start to get frustrated by it, then of course I will swap it out. But It's just kind of periodically doing it right now, so I'm willing to see how far I can go with this putty. All right, and then going back to my unboxing of Sabrina the Snow Leopard, Trin says, heart emojis, thank you. Elisa Marie says, Peggy Collins is an amazing artist. I love the yin-yang energies in this canvas and the color palette. 2 questions. Is this a new panel canvas format for DAC? I think most of the unboxings I've seen are all panels. I'll answer, she has a couple questions. I'm not sure. I definitely did unbox, what was it? Forest Dragon the Encounter by JoJo's Art, and that was a landscape. And then I feel like I should have had one more landscape. Maybe it's still on its way. Oh yeah, I have Lo-Fi Cali Girl from Yume Art on its way, and that one's also in the landscape format. So I'm not sure if they're switching things up and like focusing on portraits, but you are right. A good portion of the releases recently have been kind of in that portrait format, but I don't know if they're like straying more towards that or just luck of the draw. What was picked for release just so happened to be kind of in that portrait format, but I'll definitely keep my eye out and let you know if I'm starting to see landscapes drop off, but I would doubt that they would make like a bigger switch to just mostly portraits. Who knows? But I don't mind a portrait shape or a panel shape as opposed to a landscape. Second question, and are there new tips on the DAC pen? Obviously, I don't get a lot of DAC, but I love this one. I think this is only from me watching Katie's channel and just kind of getting the deets on that. So the new reloadable diamond painting pen used to just come with the plastic single placer tip, and the DAC community gave them feedback saying that they much prefer the brass tip to the metal tip pen, and if there was any way they could make the metal tip work on those plastic ones, and the answer is yes, you can. So some kits don't come with them, but new ones seem to come with a brass tipped single placer, so you can swap them out if you so choose. But some of the kits that I got didn't have it. Some of them do. The reason I'm not super invested in what's happening with that pen is just because I don't use it at all. Not that it's necessarily bad. I just prefer the weight and the heft of my resin pens, and I really like their regular non-reloadable or auto-loading pen tips. So that's just kind of personal preference. I may try them. In fact, I will be trying them again because I did buy one of their, I don't know if they're made of resin or acrylic, but they're premium diamond painting pens, reloadable ones. I did buy one. I have yet to use it because I'm waiting for my screw top or screw tipped, whatever, threaded multi-placer that goes with it is in my Cyber Monday box. So once that comes in, I will start testing out that premium pen. It feels pretty nice. It's still a little small for my taste, but it feels better than the plastic one that comes with the kit. So we'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic is what I say about how it goes. I think I'm going to end up still wanting my Diamond Pen Pal pen, but who knows? I might like it. But thank you so much for the comment and questions. All right, moving on, we have Artemis Dreams. This is one of those canvases that's not my style, but that I would love to see someone do. The color palette is pretty. Yeah, it is very nice. Then going to my vlog episode 156, Trin just gave some heart emojis. Thank you so much. And then going to my unboxing of Supernova by Dean Russo, Susan Sinks and Drills says, the colors in this painting are so vivid, which really appealed to me. Even though this kit size is intimidating, I bought it last spring and haven't started it yet. I heard that Dreamer Designs rounds are really good, so I'm looking forward to working on it. Oh, good. Yeah, I've been getting some people are like, I'm super into Dreamer Design. Some people are like, just, be careful. Kind of a mixed bag, which is what I've got pretty much since I started looking into that shop when I started diamond painting. So I think it's just a matter of you just got to try it for yourself and see if it works for you. I need to get one of those up, but I'm really liking Heaven Beneath right now. So every time I think about, okay, set aside a couple hours to do a kitting up, I'm like, I'd rather spend those same 2 hours continuing to work on my WIP. And so someday, soon-ish, I will get the gumption to kit up a Dreamer Designs canvas. I'll probably start with one of my Ivan Velikovics as opposed to Supernova. We'll see. But you know me. I say one plan, and then a squirrel runs by and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to do that instead. So who knows? I may change up my thought process or my plans eventually. But right now, I'm happy with working on the WIPs that are in front of me right now and try to get some finishes under my belt before I jump into anything new. So yeah. Okay, and then we have Debbie, I think it's Debbie Rice. I'm going to say Debbie Rice. Same video, says absolutely full of happy colors. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to watch. Then Brandy True, in regards to my unboxing by Gone Camping, and Peggy Collins says, so pretty. Yeah, it is. Lisa Nuve, going back to Supernova, says, oh, what gorgeous colors. That will be a blast to work on. I hope so. I hope so. Nancy Regan says, I think I need this kit as a companion piece to the camper piece from DAC. Yeah, they would look really good together. Both kind of hippie trippy. Nancy says, I'm getting 60 vibes from Supernova. Yeah, absolutely. Carmela D'Angelo says, just purchased this one. This is in regards to Ocean Chill by Ivan Velikovic and Dreamer Designs. Just purchased this one. Have been doing Dreamer Designs for a while now, and they are excellent quality. Never had a complaint. I like the unique artwork they have to offer. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I'm starting to get into it, but like I said, I'm gonna pace myself until I actually start working on one. I'm gonna crank the lighting up just a little bit because it got really doomy gloomy outside. I'm gonna bring you up just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we've got a little bit of snow coming in. Okay, and then going to my unboxing of Bath Time by Yume Art and Diamond Art Club, Little Miss Midnight says, I got this and got my first black card. Couldn't believe my luck. It's so gorgeous. I'll be starting it after I finish Song of Artemis. Nice. Congrats on the black card. I've yet to get a black card. I got my first gold card in my Black Friday unboxings, which was kind of cool. Okay, so sorry, I didn't even mention that DAC. That was $7.91, and now we're moving on to $37.68. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to consolidate a container because that was all that was left in that last container. So now I get to add some more. Probably didn't need that entire container full, but that's okay. Going to my unboxing of Supernova, Some Craft says, this is gorgeous. It's been on my wish list for quite some time. I agree the art style can definitely handle a good amount of additional enhancement drills. That's half the reason I want it. The other is the size. Nice. Going to my last WIP in chat, Magical Miss Maya says, hi, Anthony. Thanks for keeping me company while I diamond painted. Hope you start to feel better soon, and best of luck on your date. Yeah, thank you so much. It went well. I will save all the details on how it went for my next vlog, whenever I do my next vlog, but I'll just say it went very well. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna place some more drills here. I love that because it's been a minute since I've worked on a square drill from Diamond Art Club, and certainly this is the first time that I've worked on a kit that has there's a couple colors, but almost all of them are their newest squares, which are kind of those more faceted, kind of pyramid-shaped squares, and I love working on them. The reflection, the light refraction that they do is a little bit more of a glimmer and glisten as opposed to the less faceted ones have some more specific, like you can see the different angles that the light's hitting, whereas these just kind of have an overall shimmer. And so that part is growing on me, the difference in shimmer, but they fit into, because they're kind of pointed at the top, they fit into multi-placers and single placers so beautifully. I love diamond painting with them. I feel like I can diamond paint faster with these drills than I was able to previously. And the fact that this kit, being a fairly new kit, new-ish kit, has majority of these new drills, I feel like I'm just working up this project so much faster too. They just land in my multi-placer so nicely. I'm not having to fuss as often with like getting them all aligned up appropriately on my placer. I can kind of just grab and go, which is really, really awesome. So yeah, I'm loving the most recent iteration of the square drills from Diamond Art Club. They're very, very nice. All right, we have Von Kaiser going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill. Mine arrived yesterday. I'm so glad I got this, as I liked it and just decided to add it for free shipping. I should probably read sizes when I order it, LOL, but bigger is always better. Yeah, that's a big one. I think it's 60 by 100. Going back to my unboxing of Supernova, Leslie Diamond Paints says, I just received mine as well, so glad you got this kit. Yay! And DK says, I have this in my stash. I just love the color palette. My intention is to complete it in 2025. Nice. There's quite a number of people that have or intend on getting Supernova. That could be a good potential option for some kind of paint along if any content creators wanted to take that on. I think it would be kind of cool. I've got too much on my dance card. I can't do it, but I think it'd be a good idea. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then we have going to my how-to, painting the border and hanging a large diamond painting. Miller Time Mama says, fantastic video, thank you. And thank you for the link to purchase the tape. I've been struggling how to hang up my full-size poster of Gizmonda, and now I'm excited to have her hung. Wait, that sounded wrong. Yeah. I think that tape will work perfectly for you. It really does work for me. Gizmonda's been hanging since I finished it, and it hasn't fallen off or done anything wonky, so I hope it works for you. You'll have to keep me posted on how you like that tape, but works really good for me. All right, and then we have 80s Chick with Glasses in regards to my unboxing of Supernova. Says, I have this one in my stash. You'll love the round. So glad you discovered this company. They're so underrated. Well, thank you. And yeah, I'm excited. Cynthia Ganth says, what a colorful project. I love it. Michelle Hunter says, are you thinking of Where the Fun Never Ends by Mandy Manzano? This is a beautiful piece. Can't wait to see how it works up. So colorful. Yes, that was it. I was getting Mandy Manzano and Margaret Morales confused in my head when I was doing that unboxing. And so when I saw all the colors, I was like, it reminds me of that kit I did from that artist that's from Diamond Art Club. Do you guys know it from Adventure Time? Yes, Where the Fun Never Ends by Mandy Manzano. I did that kit for my friend / current roommate Joe, and Supernova definitely gives me those kind of vibes with the super bright rainbow effect kind of colors. So yeah. Drop those. So thank you for the comment. Trin, again, bunch of heart emojis. Thank you so much. Dark Lady, in regards to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, says, hi, Anthony, I have this painting on my wish list. Thank you very much for showing it to us. It looks amazing. Yeah, it does. Dark Lady goes on to say, in regards to my how-to video, thank you, Anthony, for showing how you hang your paintings. Watching you paint is very relaxing. The painting is phenomenal. Thank you. And then going to my WIP in chat, my last WIP in chat, K9 Mama says, hope you feel better soon and that your Sunday was enjoyable. Thanks for the recommendation. Just bought some intergalactic putty. Oh, nice. Yay. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. They definitely give you a lot. I'd say definitely more grams or however they weigh it of intergalactic putty than you get with the alien putty. But they operate fairly similarly, in my opinion. I think I like the intergalactic putty slightly better. I feel like, I don't know, I just like for my heavy placement, I just kind of like it. And it is scented, and that's always a bonus for me, whereas the alien putty is not. So, yeah. Let's drop those there and drop a couple here, and then we'll give our tray a quick shake. But yeah, this canvas is coming together so quickly. I'm like shocked that I haven't either gotten burnt out by it yet, or it's just slow going. Like everything's working well. In regards to my WIP in chat, Nancy Regan says, sorry you're sick. Years ago, I read an article by a woman who said that once she had the flu, her husband gave her one of his linen handkerchiefs. She used it through her whole siege and didn't get a chapped nose. I bought some handkerchiefs for myself, and I haven't had a chapped nose since. Kleenex is rough and irritating. Yeah, it certainly can be. I probably should just get like a handkerchief next time I'm sick, because that probably will help. Luckily, I avoided the chapped nose. I was being very gentle, and I was actually making sure to apply some of my just like facial moisturizer on my nose as I was sick, on my whole face, obviously, when I was doing my skincare routine. But I'd grab it throughout the day and just apply a little bit of it to my nose just to keep it from getting super dried out and chapped and irritated, and that seemed to really help out. But yeah, a handkerchief could probably work too. Thank you for the comment. Gab LaFaso says, hope you're feeling better and we'll go on your date tomorrow. Yeah, I did. Sunrise Sunsets loves your comment. Says, love your content. Please do more WIP and chats. Well, you got it. And Francis Peacock says, I love your channel. Where can I purchase the intergalactic putty? I'm curious to try it. It is linked in the description box of that video. You just have to go to the description box. The link is there. You just have to copy and paste the link into your web browser on your phone or your tablet or your computer, wherever you are, and it'll pop up. It's a really long link. Sometimes the Etsy links are pretty long, but it is there. So you should be able to go and snag it. And it's not very expensive at all. I think it's just like, I want to say less than $5, maybe $5. And oh my gosh, I feel like this one tin could last me a lifetime. So yeah. Peggy Gottschall says, I use Alien Putty and swear by it. I have not Dremeled my single placer or multi-placers to use it. Ain't nobody got time for that. I have not had any issues with it, and it lasts forever. Thank you. Or says, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I learned as well that I could just use it like I use all my other putties, and it's just fine. So yeah, I'm on the train with you. I will probably be ordering some more Alien Putty. Just, I know they have like different formulations, so I'm curious to see if there's one that I prefer more than the other. But this one, which is the Clout Putty, I really like it. It seems fine. So yeah. And that's what like I said, that's what I'm currently using right now in my single and multi-placer as we speak. So, yeah. All right. Riot says, hi, Anthony, your description of intergalactic putty intrigued me. I've never heard of it before. It really isn't expensive, so I ordered some before your video ended. Oh, nice. Yay. I should probably reach out to them and see if they want to do like a shop spotlight or something. That might be kind of cool. Intergalactic putty. Thank you for the comment. Avery says, I'm so sorry you're sick. I hope you feel better soon, and congratulations on your date. I'm so excited for you. Thank you. And Partha Narajan says, I'm working on the same diamond painting. How cool. Oh, yay, you're working on Heaven Beneath. That's awesome. I haven't seen many, if any, finish and reviews of this kit on YouTube, so I don't think you have a channel, but at least now I know that somebody else in the community is currently working on it, because I haven't seen very many people mention it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, and then Grams okay, I'll just say Grams. Hi, Grams. Says, enjoyed the change up. Please do add some more like this. I enjoyed seeing that I'm not the only one who pours out for a single drill. Fishing for one drill always frustrates me, as it takes a few tries and then comes out upside down and I have to fiddle with it. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, and pats to Apollo. He's such a handsome fellow. Yes, he is. He's sleeping right in front of me right now. Yeah, I sometimes, so like if I need a single drill, I won't dig in the container with like my pen to grab one, I'll just dump out the tray to grab one, or I'll just take my finger. Let me grab one container that's full just to give you an example. So let's say I just needed one of this color. I'll just take my finger and go like that and then drop it in my tray. Or if I need 6, I'll get get a few fingerprints full on my finger and dump them into the tray to get what I need. But other times I just don't even think about that and I just dump it in the tray and I'm like, oh, I just needed like 2. But yeah, I don't dig around in the container with my pen to grab them. I do find that a little frustrating to kind of fish for them. So yeah, thank you for the comment. Artemis Dream says, yes, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Sending you good juju and prayers. Thank you so much. And then going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, Susan Sinks and Drill says, I'm a sucker for blue and these blues are gorgeous. Yes, they are. They're awesome. Yeah, I don't know. When I do decide to kit up one of my Ivan Velikovics, I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with first. I feel like I'm probably going to land on Train to Tokyo, but I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. But it will happen. It will happen. I don't want to just have those Dreamer designs sitting in my stash for like a year and I've yet to try them, because I have a feeling that I'm going to start liking more Dreamer Designs artwork and pieces and want to start building a Dreamer Design stash, but I can't do that until I confirm that I'm actually going to enjoy the process. So it's the life of a diamond painter with too many projects going and not enough time. But it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. Thank you for the comment. Laurel Brown says, I've been waiting for a WIP and chat from you. Yay! Well, thank you. Thanks for waiting. I'm so sorry that you're sick. I hope you feel better very soon. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty much over it. Just a little stuff coming up here and there, but I'm certainly not like actively sick. I'm just kind of clearing out the remnants or what's left of it. So I certainly had a bunch more energy Saturday and yesterday. I was able to take Apollo for a longer dog walk, and yeah, we had a really good time. So then we have Cynthia Masters in regards to the WIP and chat, just a heart emoji. Thank you. And Trin with several heart emojis. Thank you. Graham Crackers in regards to my unboxing of Ocean Chill says, so pretty. Thank you. Yeah, it's an awesome kit. Stephanie Hart says, in regards to my unboxing of Forest Dragon, The Encounter by JoJo's Art, do you sell these after you unbox them? I would love to buy it from you. Unfortunately, no, I don't. With how many I unbox, you'd think that I had some sort of buy and sell business going on, but I do not. They're mine. I have done 2 D-stashes in my previous diamond painting life. Over the past couple of years, I have done 2 D-stashes. I don't have any intention on doing any more, at least not at the time of filming this. Everything that I have in my stash, I do have the intention on working on eventually, or would like to. But I just like to have a variety of canvases. I am certainly someone that falls prey to the feelings of FOMO. I don't want something to become discontinued or a limited release, and I didn't get a chance to get my hands on it. And I'd say Black Friday is one of those events where I will step out of my normal, like Yume Art, Ivy Dollamore, just to get some really cool kits, because of just the great deals, the good deals. So, and I have had some Black Friday kits that, even though they might not have been exactly my cup of tea right out of the gate, they start to grow on me and I end up really falling in love with them. So yeah. All right, we got to condense down a container. That's always a big goal when I'm diamond painting. So I've got an empty one now. So now I'll see where that empty slot is for that 45. Now everything will get shifted down. So this here, this here, and then so on and so forth. That's kind of how how I do things. It's very strange, but that's how I do it. You'll have to let me know in the comments if your kitting up style is anywhere similar to mine. I feel like every time I try to explain to people how I kit up, they're like, oh, okay, well, to each their own, I guess, whatever makes sense in your head. And I'm like, excuse me, what's wrong with my head? So yeah, and so essentially, so now I've shifted them all down. So now the empty ones at the end, that means I can peel my sticker off and boop, and we're done. Okay, so we are moving on to the star symbol, which from memory is 550. Yep. So let me grab that. Okay. Then Amanda Smith says, I love this company in regards to my unboxing of Ocean Chill. And Wombat Crafts gives some heart emojis to that same video. Then going back to my vlog, episode 155, Nancy Regan says, my favorite painting in your stash. Oh, this is for an entry for an upcoming giveaway thing that I'm doing. My favorite painting in your stash video 2024 is Evening Melodies, since I bought it for myself after watching your previous stash D-stash video. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that kit. It is really cool. That's an Abraham Hunter. I will mention this again because that little contest is still running. I'm going to do a drawing at the end of the year. But I do have some, fairly new subscribers, some people that are maybe popping onto the channel after a while. I am doing a giveaway just as a thank you to everyone. Just no particular reason, just an I love you. I'm doing a giveaway for a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, and I'll be doing the drawing on December 31st on New Year's Eve, and then I'll announce it in a future video after that. All you need to do to enter to win, it's going to be a little convoluted because there's a couple steps now. I'm just asking people to go watch my stash video. It's a super long video, so you're more than welcome to just skip around and find a part or watch through it in chunks or whatever you want to do. But I'm just asking people to watch my stash video and then comment on where Nancy commented. It's vlog episode 155. Might need to take some notes on this, but so watch the stash video. Then I want you to go and comment on my vlog episode 155. You can find it in my, where you go to look at all my videos. Just go to vlog 155 and you can comment in there what your favorite kit is that's currently in my stash. So if you want to participate in that, I think this will be the last time I mention it because it'll start to get to be like, okay, go here, then go here, then go here. But yeah, so watch the stash video, then comment on vlog 155 with the kit that's in my stash that's your personal favorite or one that you have in your stash. Whatever it is, I'll be doing a random comment picker from vlog 155. I'll be doing a random comment picker from that vlog to do a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card on New Year's Eve. So just heads up, All right. Going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, Sean Paints Sparkly Stuff says, I love Dreamer Designs, great customer service, and their Facebook page is super friendly. They got me for 5 paintings this Black Friday. They did tighten up their grid in October, but in my opinion, it wasn't that bad before. I have seen posts where some are struggling with tighter grid now, especially using crystals. Interesting, yeah. Crystals are always a little touch and go because they are bigger sometimes than other drills, so I've experienced that before when I've purchased crystals from just like a third-party shop and like did a big old chunk of color blocking with the crystals, and I'm like, oh, these are starting to crunch together pretty badly. So I personally, I typically, who knows, I might do this in the future, but I don't use a lot of crystals third-party anymore. Like I just pick some from DP with Sparklers or wherever and work them into my canvases. I'm almost always using sparklers or a glow drill or something like that. And part of that is because I noticed that crowding with crystal drills. So, but if they're placed sporadically and not in like huge chunks, then it is better. It is better as long as there's some other drills there to kind of help space things out. But there was one kit that I did where I just did a whole mess of crystals, and it got a little hairy there for a minute. I was like, oh no. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Then going to my vlog episode 155, these are giveaway entries, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of scream past those. Going to my vlog 154, Nancy Regan says, for your next paint along, may I suggest It's About Time by Ciro Marchetti and Diamond Art Club. I did see your comment, Nancy, and I looked it up. It is a very cool canvas, but it doesn't, and this is completely personal. It sounds like you might really like this canvas. For me, it didn't spark like I would love to do a whole paint along and like series on this. You know what I mean? A Question of Reality just hit me in a way that I was like, I need to know more about this canvas. I need to dive into this deeper. But I did add it to my wish list. So if the time comes where I either want to snag it or add it for free shipping, I would be happy to purchase it. I think it's a cool image, and take a closer look once I get it in my hands, and then kind of go from there. Because that was also the thing with The Question of Reality, is I really didn't fall deeply in love with it until I saw it on my crafting table all rolled out and unboxed, and I was like, oh, the detail, the rendering, oh my gosh. So I'm not saying no, like a firm no. I'm just saying at first blush, I was kind of like, oh, it's cool, but not necessarily like my personal jam. But it is a cool image for sure. Okay, I had just missed one of my drills, so I just snagged one. Thank you. There you go. Okay, then going to my how-to painting the border and hanging a large diamond painting. 2 cats and a pink pen says, loving it, simple and beautiful, makes the colors pop. I'll give it a try for sure. Thanks for sharing. By the way, I'm new here and very happy to have found your channel. You are the real deal. No freaking sponsored biased opinions that won't work in the real world. Oh my gosh. Keep up the great job. Love and good vibes all the way from sunny Rio de Janeiro. How awesome is that? Well, hello, and it's snowing outside, and I'm very jealous of you. Snowing outside for me. Yeah, here's the thing. I do not hold it against anybody or any, content creator for doing sponsored content or sponsored posts. I've done sneak peeks and stuff in my past with Distracted by Diamonds before, and a couple other shops where I've created a whole series around a kit that I was sent for free. I am no stranger to that, but I do my best to still make sure that, my opinions and reviews are very candid and honest, and I'm not going to pull any punches or anything like that, while still trying to be objective and well thought out and respectful of whatever I'm talking about, so I won't say that in the future I might do some sort of, sneak peek or quote unquote sponsored content, like in exchange for a free kit. Will you do an unboxing or, this or that? I'm always willing to entertain those things, because sometimes, small shops rely on that type of exposure, or bigger shops just want to build their community. If Diamond Art Club ever reached out to me to do something, I would be like, yes, yes, and yes. But I would still do it with the same approach that I take everything else, and maybe that approach wouldn't work for certain shops. Like, if I was to come back and say, yeah, I'd love to do this thing, but I'm going to do it just like I normally do it, no special treatment. They're like, actually, we'll find somebody else. I'd be like, okay, well, God bless. That's way overfilled, Anthony. So yeah, I'm glad that you feel that way, but I don't want to disappoint you if at some point in the future I'm like, all right, everyone, it's Anthony back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a sneak peek unboxing. This was sent to me by blah, blah, blah. I have done that in the past, and it might happen again in the future. So, but I try to keep it real no matter what. Thank you. Nancy Regan says, in regards to my vlog 154, if you ever do get a handle on controlling your impulsivity, please share your secret. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Maybe I'll try a stash detox like Lizette. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Lizette's videos because I'm trying to get like inspired by the detox that she did and try to like stick to her, you know, and how she's sticking to her plans to like keep her stash at 24. I've been watching that just in hopes that by osmosis it'll kind of rub off on me. But the Black Friday really just kind of threw me for a loop, and I knew it would. But I go in spits and spurts. You know, I'll go like a few months where I'm just like, yeah, no, I'll get like 1 or 2 kits, or only if it's this particular artist, but I'm not going to pay attention to anything else. And then other times I just go all in. It was just really tough, especially for Black Friday this year, because one of my exceptions as far as artist goes has always been Yume Art. Like, I'm on a slow buy or a no buy unless it's Yume Art or Diamond Art Club. And then Diamond Art Club turns around and says, okay, well, if that's the case, here's 12 Yume Arts this year for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And I'm like, why? But it's okay. But yeah, if I ever kind of get a handle on that, I absolutely will let you know. It kind of falls in trend with my mood in regards to the craft itself. Like when I'm like during the summer, when I've got plenty of other things going on and I'm not diamond painting as much and my mind is elsewhere and I'm not making any progress on many projects, then my buying of diamond paintings really kind of comes to a halt. But, you know, during the colder seasons, holiday seasons, where, for instance, this particular kit I've been working on for a week and I've made so much more progress than I have on any other project in the same amount of time this year, I'm more emboldened to be like, okay, I'm making good progress. I'm cranking through this project. I can add a few more to my stash. Like, my momentum's going good. So it also kind of feeds off of like my mood with the craft itself. So yeah. Well, thank you for the comment. Going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, Some Craft says the new release for this week by Ivan Valikovic, Babylon, might just be the one that finally pushes me from maybe to I need this on this artist. Yeah, it's on my list. It's on my list. Once I confirm that I'm into Dreamer Designs, that will be probably the next one that I get. It is gorgeous. I love it. I almost just went ahead and got it, but I was like, no. But I am hoping that in the time it takes me to start a Dreamer Designs and, you know, get my bearings, I'm hoping that they get some restocks on some Ivan Valikovics that they have listed. There's one of them that's like, it looks like the Hanging Gardens. It almost looks kind of like a Hanging Gardens, and it's stunning, but it's sold out. So I would absolutely get those two next time I decide to purchase from Dreamer Designs. For sure. Okie dokie. Then, same unboxing, Trin says, image is gorgeous. Oh, Trin actually put some words in that one. Must have really liked it. And same video, Cynthia Masters says, I'm glad you picked this one up. I thought about it, but too much dark blue for me. I thought I'd mention, though, I did one of Dreamer's paintings recently, and being a newbie, I freaked out when the clear plastic cover section I cut out got flipped over and stuck to the canvas glue. The finish is different and stuck so bad I thought I was going to ruin the canvas trying to get it back off. Maybe it's different now and I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. You cannot accidentally put the plastic cover the wrong way back on the canvas. Otherwise, you'll run into some issues. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think I would have to worry about it unless I like made a pretty drastic mistake, because with kits that don't have the perforated cover plastic, I peel up a whole section like this, and then I lay a line of release paper down, and then I fold the plastic back down, and then that's how I work on it. So the plastic, it'd be really difficult for that to happen to me, just how I diamond paint. I don't cut off the plastic until I'm done with an entire row or an entire column. I just fold it back, lay my drill storage on top of it as a cover minder, to just put the drill storage on it. And then I do that until I'm done with an entire section, and then I run my scissors across the section and peel off that piece when I'm done all the way down. So I don't think I would have to worry about that, but that is good to know just in case. Is that the case with other cover plastics? Like if I was to flip around this Diamond Art Club cover plastic, would it get stuck? I've never run into that before. Now I'm curious, but I'm not willing to experiment. Okay, that goes there, and I saw one more. Yep, there you are, buddy. I think that's everything here. Okay, cool. All right. Then we have Star Galaxy Universe. I fell in love with this one and got it too. That's in regards to Ocean Chill. Yay! I'm like I've been missing out as far as like Dreamer Designs, like how many people love Dreamer Designs and love the products. Like I thought they were a little bit more like, not niche, but I'm just shocked by the amount of people like, I love them, I got this one, I love them, I got this one. Like the fervor over Dreamer Designs is very similar to Diamond Art Club, which kind of surprises me, but it's a good thing. Okay, going back to my vlog episode 156, Lisa Noof says, "Hi Anthony, it looks like you and Apollo had a beautiful Sunday day for your walk. We had snow overnight. Ugh. I'm expecting my Diamond Art Club Black Friday paintings on Wednesday and Thursday. I ended up getting a restock that came out at the same time as well and received it a couple of days ago. It's Inspiration Peak. Oh, I love that one. And I blame you for enabling me to get that one. LOL. It wasn't even on my radar until you showed it on your wall in a video. It looks so beautiful and I had to get it. Oh, yay! I'm glad you liked it. That's my favorite kit that I worked on this year is Inspiration Peak. So I'm happy that you snagged it. Looks like I missed one U-turn drill right here. That's 36. Did I mention that last color that I was working on? You guys, I'm so bad at that. The last color I was working on was 3064. I don't know if that's standard practice that you have to announce the DMCs you're working on as you go. It used to be, I used to do it in my older WIP and chats. I don't know if that's still a thing. I try to do it, but if I forget, please forgive me. I will be moving on to 3842 now. Do I have an emptier container? Yeah. I'm so glad you got Inspiration Peak. Yay! That one worked up really quickly for me. You'll have to let me know how it works up for you. Such a fun kit. Boop. And do I have any 4s? Sometimes I look at it briefly. I'm like, oh, that's 4. And then it turns out to really be 5 drills. Or I'll be like, oh, that's 5. And it's really 6. And I put them down. I'm like, ugh, now I have to single place that last one. I am trying to practice a little bit with single placing with my multi-placer. I've tried learning from Katie, but I always end up going back to grabbing my flipping my pen around. I think it's just kind of just by nature or by habit to flip my pen around to do single placing, but I am trying to single place with my multi-placer, which means you just kind of grab like one drill at each end and kind of and then that way you don't have to flip your pen around as much and you can diamond paint faster, but I'm still getting used to the idea of that, so I rarely do it. I have to say to myself, don't forget. And so when I'm just kind of going to town, my autopilot kicks in and I flip my pen around all the time. But anyway, thank you for the comment, Lisa. And then going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, DK says, that is so gorgeous. I can't wait for you to work on a Dreamer Designs canvas so I can see your thoughts on their current quality. Someone told me they updated their drills in October. I'm getting my hopes up. Enjoy. Okay, gosh, you know what? There's so many people asking for it. I'm going to have to do it. Okay, I'm going to make this promise to you. Tomorrow, I will kit up, train to Tokyo, and start working on it. Because there's just a lot of discussion around it. I'll just have to, it'll be just something maybe I do a few sections on, kind of get my bearings and then set it aside or something. But I feel like I need to get on the bandwagon and keep the conversation going. So, all right, Train to Tokyo. I'll kit it up tomorrow, maybe even tonight after I take Apollo for our evening stroll, and I'll start putting some drills down. I just really don't want to. I don't want to pause this kit at all. I'm loving it, but it'll be worth it. Okay, going to my unboxing of Fushimi Inari by Yume Art and Diamond Art Club. Elisa Marie says, stunning. Thank you. And my unboxing of Ocean Chill. Elisa Marie goes on to say, hi, Anthony. You and 80s chick with glasses turned me onto this artist. I got 2 on Black Friday. Visions of the Past and Sky Retreat. Those are both really nice. I'm still watching and waiting to see if the symbols are printed in black and white. Please, please, please say yes. Oh, the symbols are printed in black and white on the Dreamer designs? Yes, I think so. Yeah, I would have noticed if they weren't. Yes, they are. That would have freaked me out if they weren't. Were they not previously with Dreamer designs? I'm not sure. Going to my how-to painting the border and hanging a large diamond painting. Kay Whittington says, Anthony, since you hang your canvases unsealed and unframed, do you have any issues with dust and dog hair? I would be concerned that there's no good way to clean the canvas. 1 second. Okay. No, I haven't had, here's the thing. What's funny is I haven't had any issues with dust and dog hair on my unsealed canvases. The ones that are just plain out in the open, exposed to the air. I haven't had very many issues with it. Of course, the bottom, the edges of the canvas, the actual canvas material, like around here, it'll get little dust or little dog hair attached to the edges here. And so sometimes I just have to go through with the cloth as I'm dusting the house and just kind of dust the edges. But I rarely have major issues. I always have a little bit of dog hair and a little bit of stuff on my finished canvases because of Apollo and he's so hairy, but no real issues with those. I will say, however, my sealed canvases that I do have, I think I have 1 or 2 that I sealed, with the Distracted by Diamonds diamond paint sealer, those are a bit of a dust and hair magnet. I'm not sure if the sealer still has some tackiness to it after all this time or what, but I've noticed that my diamond painting masks by WT Benda is pretty dusty looking. It has like a layer of ickiness on it, and I tried wiping it off and it doesn't really come off. So that canvas is kind of looking a little worse for wear. But that's really the only one is my like sealed diamond painting that I have. So I don't have an issue, but that's not to say that somebody else will, somebody else could absolutely have a huge problem with dust and stuff getting on their finished canvases. But no, not anything noticeable where I look at it and I'm like, ugh, except for that one that I did seal. So yeah, I'm doing okay, but you might be completely different, have a different situation, and so you might want to try various sealants. I'm no expert in sealing diamond paintings because I do it so rarely. The only time that I do it now, and I've never put my diamond paintings behind glass. I've never officially framed one. So I'm not the go-to person for that yet. Maybe someday in the future, but I don't have experience with it now. But yeah, I've never, whoops, that was supposed to be 59, not 62. Whoopsie. Oh, I'm working on 3854 right now. Yeah, I'm not big into sealing. The only time I do it is if I'm giving it as a gift to a friend or family member that I'm worried might abuse the canvas in some kind of way, like fold it weird, or my concern is like the drills popping off. So like the one I gave to my brother I sealed because I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna just like fold this and put it somewhere. I'd like to try to keep the drills on it. So I have sealed gift canvases in the past, and the way I've been sealing them recently is I just grab a can of hairspray from TJ Maxx or something that's got a flexible hold and a shine, and I just give it a good spray, like a pretty thorough spray. I did hear from somebody that they said in the past they have heard that hairspray can cause yellowing of like white drills over time when you try to seal your canvas that way. But I haven't been doing it long enough to know. So yeah, since I haven't been doing it long enough to know, I don't know. So I don't know. I'll probably try some other brands of diamond painting sealer in the near future, because I have a few gift canvases, including this one, that I'll be giving away. So I may try some other more accepted techniques, like getting actual diamond painting sealant. I just really haven't had an issue, and most of the diamond paintings I work on, I'm not super concerned about drills popping off unless someone was to like abuse the canvas in some kind of way. So yeah, hope that's not a good answer, because I don't have a good answer for you, but the canvases that I do hang, I haven't had issues with. Going to my unboxing of Ocean Chill, 80s chick with glasses said, I searched just last night for a review of this and no one had anything. Then you post this morning. I have this in my cart to grab with another one that's releasing this weekend. Love this artist and company. I hope you like them. They're so underrated. I can't wait. I'm excited. Then going to my how-to, painting a border and hanging a large diamond painting. Glitter and Reverie says, this is so helpful. Thanks, of course. And my unboxing of Oasis Chill, Cynthia Gant says, OMG, I ordered that one too. Great choice. Nice. And then back to my how-to. I'm going to be working on 729 now. We're almost done. We'll get this one last question in, or one last comment in. Going back to my how-to, Lisa Noof says, Anthony, thanks for the painting and hanging instructions. Do you paint over the glue that's just outside of the drills, or do you remove it somehow? I think both of your Muka panels look great on each side of your doorway. Thank you. And no, I don't. I paint right over that adhesive that runs beyond the canvas. I paint right over it. Sometimes with certain glues from certain shops, I couldn't tell you which ones are which offhand right now. I'm forgetting. I think Diamond Art Club might be one of them, and it doesn't even happen all the time. But sometimes, as the paint dries and spends some time on that glue, because the glue can kind of shrink and expand, maybe depending on heat, I will start to see a little bit of cracking in the paint or where the glue is. But again, I kind of like the kind of painted style, a little bit of weathered style, so that doesn't even bother me. I could see myself, if that was happening, pulling the canvas off the wall and putting another coat or two of paint around the border to really clean that up, which you could do, but I tend to just leave it. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to cover the legend and really just make the actual art, the contrast of color between the black and the canvas kind of to the artwork kind of pop. So yeah, if someone was to go through all of my completed diamond paintings that I have hanging and pick them apart, they'd probably pick out a couple and be like, what's going on with this black border? It's got these little cracks along the sides. And then I would push them down. I don't know. I'd be like, mind your own business. So yeah, it's more about the actual completed diamond painting. I don't know. I just don't have a problem with it. But I know some people really want them to look completely finished, very polished, very professional, with their borders and their framing and all that stuff. That just isn't me. But I understand if you are, so that might be a method that turns you off. This is 3828, by the way, and I've just got 3 of them. So yeah, see, I got the entire section done, didn't even have to swap out my alien putty, and I was even kind of in the mindset that I might have to, and it just powered through. It just powers through. I'll probably be able to just keep going and going. So I like it. I like the alien putty. I like the intergalactic putty. They operate very similarly, but the intergalactic putty is more cost effective for the size, and they have sense. And I'll show you them side by side so you can see real quick. But that was the last comment. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. Let me like and heart that. Okay, hold on. Let's get alien putty. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So yeah, this is 10 grams, which is still a pretty decent size. So this is kind of the size of the alien putty here. And then they actually might be fairly similar in size. I'm not sure. Does the intergalactic putty have a weight on it? No. And then here's the intergalactic. They might be a similar size, just in a different shape. This just seems visually like more. But yeah, they operate pretty similarly. I can say that this has a little bit more tack to it. This is a little bit more of a dry feeling, but they both work very well. So, oh, I can smell it better now that my smell senses are back. This is a matcha, lemonade, and honey, and it is fantastic. So I think that's another selling point for me on the intergalactic putty. It is the scent. You can also pick the color too. I picked this green and the scent, and then they just make it one at a time, made to order. So I could have got this in blue or pearl or a whole bunch of colors, but I like it. So I'm going to stick with it. That's Grayson Creations on Etsy, by the way. But this is also good. And this is the Clout Alien Putty. There's different formulas, but this is the one that I decided to snag, and it works just fine for me. So, all right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. Make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you. Hopefully next time you see me, I will have even more progress on this canvas, but I'm loving it. I'm in love with the Diamond Art Club most recent square drills. I'm super duper happy with them. I feel like I'm just flying through this canvas. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions, comments, make sure to leave them. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.